Hello and welcome. This is the GameTime Gazette. This is your host, Isaiah Ameni. I thank you for joining in. It's made a great decision tuning into this podcast. We talk all sports and all types of fun. So without further ado, let's get ready and let's go. Alrighty, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the GameTime Gazette. Whoa, sounds a little weird. I don't know why. Been playing around with all the settings and all that, but yeah, man. How you been, man? How you been? How's
been
your
good? Had a birthday last week.
Yeah. How was your birthday? Yeah, I forgot about that. Happy belated as well.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
I didn't really do much. I was just chilling.
Just
I
chilling.
went to the casino a little bit.
I lie. Want any bread? Nah, I lie.
Nah.
They know how to get you stuff. Alrighty. Yeah, I had a few games yesterday. I'm not feeling too good, bro. Virginia. Nah, it took because we were talking about it before it started, and it's like the whole thing about, you know, you put 20 on the game before the game starts, and then you're like, nah, there's no way this team, like this, what's going on right now, there's no way they could lose. Like Virginia, like they didn't score for 9 minutes, and they were down like 8 points or something, 10 points at half, and I'm like, this just makes no sense. Like, there's no way they're gonna lose. Miami goes back in with another 20. Another 20. They didn't score for so much longer after that. 4 more minutes in the second half. My bet was cooked. I'm not doing too well, but I'm gonna do better. March Madness. This is the time to make money right here.
Sure.
Yeah, now so today, I guess since March Madness it started last night with the first four. The last 2 matchups of the first 4 are tonight. And then tomorrow it's officially starting. So I guess we'll get in our bracket now before everything starts and, you know, predict the winner, you know, be the first. Does anybody ever get this right? Like, anybody ever have a correct bracket? You know what I'm saying?
We gotta do it right now, though, but I don't think it's like almost impossible.
Almost impossible, eh?
GameTime Gazette about to do it right now.
You know, about to get it. The first ever
perfect bracket.
You know, all right. So let's start with UConn and Stenson. Don't really have to do too much of a preview on here. UConn's been the most consistent team in the nation. You know, so I'm gonna go UConn on that. I feel like
for sure,
that's a consensus pick right there. All right, FAU, a team. Yeah, you know, they did the Mazda last year. They were, you know what? Maybe they were 10th seed last year, but made it to the Final Four. Made it to the Final Four. Obviously, don't have the same guys. I doubt they have those same guys still on the roster. Yeah. So, you know, but let's preview Northwestern. So FAU in their last, they've been pretty good. All right, so last season, they were the Final Four Cinderella. So I guess they're a big team. Could score the ball. They average 82 points per game. This can be an over game, to be honest. If you guys are looking for an over, wow, both of these teams, they allow a lot of points still. 73 and 69. That's a lot of points allowed. Defenses isn't that crazy. For me, when I look at this and I see like a team like FAU scoring, like they score at a high clip, 82.5 points per game in college is crazy still. You know, and then letting in 73, all right, that's cool. But, you know, when I look at this and then their record against top 25, 2-1, you know, able to, conference record did well there. Number 9 seeds have won 13 of the last 20 meetings with the number 8 seed in the past 5 tournaments. Do you take any stock in these trends and things?
Nah,
eh?
I mean, maybe a little bit, but
not really. That's not where you're making your pick on the line. No, I hear that. I really don't know both of these teams that well, though. FAU and Northwestern. But
I feel like like the bet boost on the sports app.
Yeah,
those we never hit. And I'm like, it'll be like 3 players that get 25 or over. I'm like, and I watch one of these guys not get 25, and then I go look. I'm like,
all 3 didn't.
I'm like, one of them is not hitting.
Nah, real talks. And that's when I see those, it's like that's my blueprint of what I'm not gonna bet for the day.
I'm not picking him over. None of them is getting picked over for sure.
You know, and I hate it when it's my team that's getting that profit boost or something. It even happened with the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Even though we were playing Pat Mahomes, this and that, I had a lot of faith in Jalen Hurts. Eagles got a super boost in the Super Bowl. We were under that, or we were favorites in the Super Bowl. Yeah. And then we got a boost to be like underdogs, this and that, to go for minus 130 to plus 100. I'm like, nah, man.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you. Still, they knew the Eagles weren't gonna win. Still, and yeah, that's actually true. I mean, the books in this March time, it's crazy. Like, do you think it's a computer? Do you think it's like someone actually like? Do you think they actually like rig the games like before the games are started? This and that. Like, the games already, have a set total. This is how much you're scoring. Yeah. This is who's scoring. This is the spread. Or do you think it's just a computer that's getting like a crazy correct, prediction?
I honestly don't know. I have no idea.
Because
some of the thing be a little fishy, but I don't know.
Be so fishy. Like, the total will be 156 and off if it goes under 155.
Yeah, like,
or if it goes over 158 or something. It's crazy. All right, but I guess I'm gonna just put FAU here. Yeah, the lower seed, even though that's a myth as well. You guys, if you're betting, I know some, like, because that's something I did, where it's like you look at it and it's like the lower seed. Bro, that's a scam too. That is such a scam. Because one, like, it's not, like, it doesn't matter. Like, the seeds really don't matter. Even like the number one UConn, like the number one seed of the whole thing has not made it out of like the round of 16 in the last 10 tournaments type, So it's like, doesn't matter. Gotta look at just the team. All right, let's move on to the San Diego State UAB game. This is the game where I had my pick from Monday for this game right here. I looked at this game. UAB, I'm telling you. Like, San Diego State University, they had a great year. Able to, what'd they do? I feel like they made it to the semis of their conference tournament. Yeah. And the Aztecs offense, they're inconsistent, but they run through their star big men. Yeah, that's the thing, too. The inconsistent offense is the thing that gets me about San Diego State. Like, they'll have, like, some scoring droughts and stuff. Like, they're a good defensive team, too, right? But that's the thing they hang their hat on the defensive side of the ball. As they only allow 66.6 points per game. Pretty good season this year. Yeah, 3-0 against top 25 opponents. But, hey, UAB, I don't know. There's just something about it. When, like, you have a gut feeling. You know what I'm saying? There's just something about it. Like, I know there's going to be an upset. Everybody knows there's going to be an upset. And everybody's looking at, like, I have another crazy one, but, like, this is mine. This is mine stuff. And, like, just because UAB, the way they ended their season 2, not the best. I mean, Clemson lost by 1. Yeah, that game was neat still. That game was neat. I feel like that's the one that gave me hope. But I'm taking UAB. I'm taking UAB
you
there.
UAB in there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Slap them in there. And then we got Yale and Auburn. This one, I put Yale here as a crazy. That was mine. That was a crazy thing. But Auburn won their, what was it? The ACC? Not the ACC. The SEC? Yeah, the SEC. And, I mean, they've been hot. They have like a set team. They have a bench. They have a big man. They have offense, they have defense. Yeah, they limit their opponents to the lowest field goal percentage in the nation inside the arc. They rank top 10 and top 16 in defensive 3-point field goal percentage. Johnny Broom leads the way in scoring. Yeah, this Auburn squad is one of the deepest in the country.
Facts.
You're seeing all of the little all the things, and number 4 seeds of 79% of meetings with number 13 seeds. But at least one number 13 seed has beaten a number 4 seed in this tournament.
Could Yale do it?
Yale, they're the Ivy League champions. You know what I'm saying? So Ivy League champions coming in here. They weren't even surprise Ivy League champions too, because they just got to their conference tournament and able to just rack up some wins, just like North Carolina State, rack up some wins, and be able to get into this. And they have, they limit turnovers. They control the defensive boards. Danny Wolf is the guy leading the way for them. He had a breakout season for them. Honestly, I said Yale when I started the week, just because they have, like, looking at them defensively, they match up with the Aztecs or the Auburn. I'm thinking San Diego, the Auburn, and but looking at it, maybe Auburn's the pick here still. Champions as well.
Yeah.
coming off the championship. To get beaten around a 64 would be crazy. That would be crazy when I think about it, to be honest. What do you think?
I think we go Auburn.
Auburn, a lot? Yeah. Auburn's the pick here. Just, yeah. It'd be crazy for them to lose to Yale here. But I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not going to lie. I did say, if Yale wins this game, I'll be the one to say I said Yale win the game still. Right. You know? All right, so BYU versus Yale. How do you say this name? Do you know how to say this? Docus? How do you say this?
I forgot to say it.
Don't know,
I used to know how to say it.
Yeah, Docus. I don't know. Docunes or whatever. I don't know. I do not know still. I continue to butcher that name. But yeah, BYU, another great team in the nation this year.
3-point shooting team.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Live and die by the three, eh? Live and die by the three. But that's the thing, Will. With BYU, you know, we could look at it as a bad thing. But hey, yo, if they're hot, yo, what if they go on in the whole tournament?
Yeah, they have shooters. Everybody can shoot.
Everybody could shoot on that BYU team. That's right. Still, you know, these are the matchups though. The 6 and 11 though. Also, where I mean that's why I don't take a lot of stock in this. You know, the last time number 6 seeds won all 4 meetings, because it could happen this year. You know, but. Even then, like, it's just saying that, like, okay, one number 11 seed is, I don't know. Upsets happen. Like, that's obviously what it's saying, you know. But, like, obviously, it might not even be 6 and 11 seed that does it this year. What if it's another, seed, you know what I'm saying? Last year, the 15 seed beat the number 1 seed for the first time, or the 16 seed, right? Well, St. Peter's, right? Was it Purdue?
I think it was Purdue.
Was it? You know what I'm saying? Was it Purdue? Yeah, I think so. In the first round, in round of 64, right? Yeah. Plus, like, what, 25,000 or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, so any upsets happen. It could happen from any point in the bracket. So I'm not really looking at it like that. But I'm picking BYU here. I never really liked Donkey News, and I've lost money on these guys all year long. I'm not going to lie. Still, I bet this team, and they lose me money. Even though they won their conference title, this and that, I even bet against them. On that championship game there, but I'm gonna bet against them again. Don't like betting teams that lost me money again, you know. So Illinois, Morehead State, Illinois. You know, I'm not even
get that out the way.
Not even gonna do too much talking there. This one, even though the number 7, this is where I don't take stock in, because number 7s have won 60% with the 10th seed, and over the past 2 years, number 7s have won 6 of 8 meetings. But for me, I'm picking Drake here. You know, even though
I like Drake.
Yeah, I've won money off Drake this year, and they could shoot, they could defend as well. Is it Ian Wright? I think it's Ian Wright. He's one of those players that I feel like in the because in their conference tournament, he just turned up for them. You know, beating Nevada. I think they got Indiana.
They have that. What's his name? The white guy. I think it's like Tucker, something like that.
Tucker DeVries. Tucker DeVries. Yeah, nice. Averaging 21 points per game too. Yeah, nice. I like Drake to get the upset here. You know, they're a strong offensive side. Yeah, led by 2-time Valley Conference Player of the Year, Missouri Valley Conference Player of the Year, Tucker DeVries, like you just said. And they're not special defensively, and they lack a little bit of size, but I feel like this is one of those games where, that defense won't matter too much. Looking at both of these teams, they match up really well. The numbers are pretty much the same. The one thing is Drake hasn't had, that type of a tough, like their strength of schedule rank is 49. They didn't verse a top 25 team all this year, but I still trust them to go and get this upset here. These are one of them teams.
Drake for sure.
You know? And then we got Iowa State, Dakota State. I'm not even going to preview.
Iowa State.
Are they the best cover team in the nation or something like that? Like they covered the most games? Or is it Minnesota?
I don't even.
But Iowa State pretty good. Number 2 seed for a reason. They won their conference as well, right? So not even going to. Even though it could happen. It could happen. And we're not saying that North Dakota or South Dakota State at 15 seed isn't possible to do it. I just don't see that happening. It's looking. Alrighty, so Houston, I feel like they get the job done against Longwood.
Easy.
Not too much on that. Nebraska versus Texas A&M. This is one of those other 6 and 9 matchups here. Who you got here for Nebraska and Texas A&M?
That's good. Texas.
You got that Kelsey Tominga. You probably seen him on Instagram and all that. What is it? The Asian Steph Curry.
Hey man,
you could shoot.
Just off that, I want to pick Nebraska.
You want to pick Nebraska? I mean, yeah, the Asian Steph Curry could shoot. And he's a fun player to watch. And I feel like he's going into the draft this year. And this is, to be honest, it might be, this might be the game for him because
really get on the board.
You know what I'm saying?
Show out.
Because at the end of the day, that's what March Madness is for. It's like the whole growth for your draft stock or whatever. Even some of these players that aren't projected to be drafted right now could get in there. All right, we got Wisconsin versus GMU. Only lost 3 games this year. We sleeping on JMU? Yeah, I think we are still. Gotta pick
Terrence Edward. Legit.
Yeah, 17 points per game for Terrence Edward there. AJ Storr not too far behind with 16.9. Oh, not seeing a lot of scoring from the Wisconsin side. And hey, Wisconsin, bro, they lost me some money this year. Yeah, was it against Illinois? Yeah, I swear they beat Illinois like 6 straight times, something like that. I might be wrong, but then I bet on them, and then they lost. Yeah, so I'll go JMU too. Yeah, veteran team, but I like the up and comer teams, and I mean that's the type of upset that happens in March Madness there. I mean,
with JMU this year.
Yeah, JMU's undervalued as well. That's what we're talking about. Don't trust the lower seed, right? Where it comes they're 12 seed, but they only lost 3 games this year. It's 12 seed because of their conference, this and that. 3 games on their schedule, 31 wins. I mean, that's a pretty good basketball team if you ask me. Still, Duke versus Vermont. I'm not even
Duke.
Vermont's whoa. Where does Vermont play? I want to see. Yeah, because Vermont lost me some money this year too. But I won Vermont. Texas Tech versus NC State. This one's a good convo because for me, I got NC State doing a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, the way they've been hot. And the thing about NC State, they started the year well. Wait, they had it here somewhere. Started the year 11-3 before they dropped in 11 of the next 17 games. But they went and won the ACC. You know, so I don't know.
I like Texas Tech. We can pick North Carolina State.
You like Texas Tech, though?
I do.
I mean,
maybe a little biased. I like Pop Isaacs. I like the way the team is ran. But I'm not against picking against them.
I mean, the only thing I picked Texas Tech on here still. The only thing I'm saying, and I picked Texas Tech too, but they gave NC State that 11th seed. And I don't know. I feel like that 11th seed right there, probably just because of their record, even though they won the ACC, whatever, probably because of their record. But that 11th seed, I feel like they're going to take a little bit more underdog mentality from that. Continue this hot streak that they're on. They won their last 6 games.
We can rock with them, Yeah,
I'm going to rock with some NC State. All right, Kentucky. Some of these ones I don't even have to do too, but I'm getting a bad feeling about some of these ones that I'm just clicking. Watch them be closer than they are, where this Kentucky only wins by 1 point against Oakland. Oakland's not a bad team either, but and I got Kentucky there. Florida don't even have the opponent. Was it Boise State or Colorado State? I'm guessing. Oh no, that's from the first 4 games today. Hold on, let me see the first 4. First 4 schedule. Oh yeah, not Wednesday, right? Oh yeah, Colorado versus Boise State.
Yeah.
Is that Colorado Buffalo? Oh, okay, I got Colorado still. Colorado got this guy Cody Williams, or what's his name? Yeah, that guy's a top 10 NBA draft pick right there. What? Why would I go against a top 10 projected NBA draft pick, even though they still haven't made the tournament? To be honest, even for today's first 4 games, to be honest, I'm not gonna give out no picks after what happened yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But I got if Colorado makes it through, I got Colorado there.
I like that.
Marquette against Western Kentucky. Let's see this.
I don't really know too much about Marquette.
Yeah. I just remember them from, is Marquette the school that Ja went to?
Nah, he went to Murray State.
Murray State.
He beat Marquette, though.
Okay. That's where I remember him from. Yeah, that March Madness thing. So the Golden Eagles, they're an aggressive team offensively. They have high scoring inside game. Defensively, have high rate of steals. They fall into foul trouble at times, though. But look at that. Oh, my gosh. Look at that record. Number 2 seeds. Oh, Marquette. They're number 2 seeded. They're in 141-11 versus 15 seeds. Yeah, for the first time, a number 15 seed has won a first round. Whoa. That's a real stat? A 15. Do you think a 15 seed is going to win again this year? 3 tournaments has happened. 3 tournaments. Yeah, last year we were talking about, it was St. Peter's. Yeah, right. So I feel like that's how Vegas is going to get mans, bro. Just looking for the 15 seeds.
Bro, I don't know.
You know?
It's hard when they publicly announce and bring up
you
these
know what
stats.
I'm saying?
It's like, I feel like can't trust it.
Can't trust it
but
at
then,
all.
like, it has happened, so it's like, damn, I don't know. Bro.
Imagine it happens and then you don't bet on it and you're like, damn. The money you just lost. But look at that record, though. Number 2 seeds are 141-11 versus I don't know still. You know what? We're going to go Marquette. Going to keep it safe here. Mm-hmm. Western Kentucky could do the Mazda, but we're going to keep it safe here. This is a big up bracket. Let's go a little quicker. All right, North Carolina. Even though Wagner, they did an upset last night. North Carolina got them winning there. Mississippi State versus Michigan State. A lot of people did not have Michigan State even making it into the conference. Yeah. For me, that says a lot, even though, March is Izzo time, though, like they say, some people say January, February, Izzo, March is Izzo time. Yeah. And a lot of people didn't want Izzo to be in the tournament. Look at their record. They didn't do too much this year. Had a lot of disappointing games. I remember, I bet Michigan State sometimes this year, bro. They're disappointing. But I feel like that's all, like that, all of that, couple it together. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like they just had they just lost to Purdue by, like, it was a close game. It was like 4 or something.
Yeah.
So I think that probably played a factor to them getting in, being able to hang with Purdue and all that, and they played pretty good. Mm-hmm. So, I
think Izzo and Michigan State got the upset here. It would be for Mississippi State, like, they're not like that strong of a team to me still, even though they got the 8th seed, and like they're not that strong of a team to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's been them niggas have lost me money too, lost me bread too, but they're pretty good teams still. I'm not gonna lie.
I think we can give it Izzo at least one win.
One
game.
Izzo in there. Yeah, can't count them out. It's March. This is where Izzo gets the wins. St. Mary's against Grand Canyon. Yeah, St. Mary's, they looked pretty good in the, what conference was that? The Western, whatever, where they beat Gonzaga. Yeah. Looked pretty good in that game. The Gonzaga lost me my money. When we get to Gonzaga, we'll talk about Gonzaga. Those guys are disappointing. Like, have Andrew, or what's his name?
Ryan Nemhard.
Yeah, Ryan Nemhard. NBA prospector. Is he? You think he's an NBA prospect?
I haven't watched enough of him.
Nah, because the thing for me is, like, my fault on detouring, but like the thing for me with the, like, you always see it with, all right, there's one brother in the NBA and then the other one's coming up and he's just not as good still. Like, he's pretty good. Yeah. He's pretty good. Probably go league a little bit, but he's not as good as his bro still. All right, but Alabama, Clemson, and New Mexico State, University of New Mexico. I'm not gonna lie, Clemson had a pretty disappointing end to the year. Who did they lose to in that conference title game? They started 11-1 in the season, and then the streaky team, they lost 3 or 4 to finish 10-10 over their last 20 games. Yeah. So 500. Yeah. They can get on a roll, but they've been struggling for a while. Yeah, I remember that.
Let's go.
Yeah, New Mexico. Yeah, you got University of New Mexico. They were able to make a nice stand to get into this tournament, beating San Diego State, Boise. entering a hot streak. Fresh out, they won the Mountain West title. Yeah. Got New Mexico State getting there. Got Baylor beating Colgate.
Yeah.
Nevada all year. This team right here, they're pretty good. What conference are they in? The Nevada team. But they're in the top half of the country offensively and defensive efficiency. They're a nice 3-point shooting team, and they've gotten lucky all year long. But it's more about, for me, it's not about luck. It's about they know how to win games. Like,
you know how to win games.
They'll be tied at the end of the game, and they just know how to like get to the foul line. Know how to just win games. So I got Nevada beating Dayton there, even though Dayton's been a pretty good team. They also ended off on the hot streak to end their season, able to beat VCU. Where'd they go? They won 16 of their last 17 games, something like that. So hot team, but I do got Nevada etching it out on them. The funniest thing, what were you saying? Long Beach State?
Long Beach State got the most money line upset victories. It's like 95% of money line bets for that game is for Long Beach State to win.
Why do people think Long Beach State's going to get a win here? Let's see. Long Beach State enters the tournament after a surprising run to the Big West Championship. All right, so they made it to the final. Offense is one-dimensional as they don't bother with the three-point line. Whoa. Okay. Instead to push the ball closer to the net, Marcus Tessonis leads the team in scoring. All right. The bench play. The one thing about this, though, I don't know. Are people just choosing randomly, or like, what's the reason that they're choosing Long Beach State? Like, bro? Arizona's been a tank all year long. Like, even the games they lost, like, pretty close. Beating Duke. They beat.
Like, even Caleb Williams, I feel like
Williams is on Arizona.
He's gonna come to play
to lose their first game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I don't think they're gonna do that. I wouldn't be surprised like that, but I'd be surprised. I'm not even gonna lie.
Long Beach doesn't even shoot threes.
They don't shoot the three.
They'll pack the paint in.
Even that, Arizona got big men too. So be able to pack the paint. How are you gonna win if you can't score the ball? I gotta go Arizona here, despite what the public is saying. That's crazy though. That's a crazy number. I got Purdue.
Edie might have 30 and 30.
Yeah. And the whole thing about them losing in the first round last year, they can't do it again this year. So at least for the round of 64, I got Purdue. Yeah. Got to beat anyone they first. Utah State. I got Utah State in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were pretty good this year. Did they win their? But they're a great defensive team. Great offensive team. Know how to push the pace. All right, we got to Gonzaga. Ooh,
McNeese State.
People
like McNeese State.
Whoa, they're 30-3 too.
They like a lot of people.
And Gonzaga stinks. Gonzaga stinks. They suck. They lost me money. I like McNeese State too.
McNeese State?
What? Yeah, I'm on McNeese State, brother.
What?
What?
That upset. Yeah.
30-3.
What's his name? Wells.
Shahada Wells. No cap.
Is legit too.
No cap. I like McNeese State. Yeah, I just haven't been convinced from Gonzaga's play. Like, even looking at when they were playing St. Mary's in the championship game, they had opportunities to take the game. I mean, just the scoring's not there. Who's that guy? Is it that big guy? The big man. Was it Drew Timme? Mm-hmm. Yeah. When he used to be on, this is his first year or second year without him. I don't know how long he's been gone from Gonzaga, but they need to find their other guy, they had Drew Timme, they had Jalen Suggs, they had they had Chet Holmgren at one point. You know what I'm saying? The recruiting needs to up a little bit because this Gonzaga team is not convincing me. It's not convincing. Like Anthony Watson, Christian Chamonte, these guys are just not that great. You know what? I got McNeese State upset on this side of the bracket. No cap. I see why people are on McNeese State. They could shoot the ball, defend, and they're 30-3.
Yeah.
All right. For South Carolina and Oregon, I skipped. All right, Kansas to at least beat Samford. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Samford scores a lot of points.
Yeah, and Kansas they lost their who's this guy? Yeah, the Kevin McClure.
Yeah,
they lost this guy. Yeah, he's lost. And for I forgot the game that they were playing in it was against NC State. I had them against NC State to beat NC State, even though they had all the Kevin McCullar and Hunter Dickinson out.
Yeah.
If Hunter Dickinson's not going to play, Kansas isn't even making it past the first round. Because if Kevin McCullar is not going to play and Hunter Dickinson's not playing, they're not going to get past the first round still. Yeah. The way they played, I mean, their offense is non-existent without those two guys still. Like non-existent. You expected, some of the rookies or some of the freshmen to come up and be able to score some. Maybe in this game. NC State played really well. They won the whole ACC. So, maybe it was just, they went up against the team that was hot. But I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going another upset here, and I'm going Samford. Yeah, man, because... Yeah, Kansas just disappointed me, and their best players are out, especially if they're if Dickinson's out too. Yeah, I don't got them winning. South Carolina, Oregon. Let's see this. We got on this one. Oregon won the there's so many conferences there's so many conferences in college ball, but they won their conference too as well. They were disappointing. Get to the tournament. You just need to win a few games. South Carolina had a pretty good season though, consistent all year.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna go with the conference winners. You just get too much confidence, coming into this March Madness. Yeah. Maybe it's momentum, a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a bad thing. But end of the day, I feel like they'll be able to do something, be able to get a win there.
Yeah.
At least for the first round. I got Creighton beating Akron. Don't really got too much to preview on that. I know a lot of people got Akron to beat Creighton though. Creighton's been like one of the best teams in the country though. Yeah. Like offensively, defensively, they're top 3 for a reason. They're number 3 seed for a reason. But Colorado State, I feel like they got here just because of Virginia's inability to score. You know what I'm saying? They didn't show up for the moment. Yeah. Looked unfocused, looked unprepared. They just did not look ready. Colorado State at the end of the day, they won by 25, but bro, Virginia did not score for like 20 minutes, we
gotta go Texas.
Gotta go with Texas, they won their first game for Colorado State. Feel like that's good enough for them. Tennessee against St. Peter's. Pressed Tennessee already.
St. Peter's won their conference.
Yeah?
The MAAC or something.
Where they?
I think they won the MAC this year.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I mean, these teams, especially, because you look at their record, there is no way they could make it into this with that
winning,
19-13 record, especially in the MAC as well. But the MAC champions. Yeah. St. Peter's to do another upset for another year?
Oh no, that's hard to do back to back.
Back to back for sure. But this is, you got the confidence. Whoa, Tennessee's strength of schedule is 7th in the country. What the heck?
We gotta go to Tennessee. Is that 190 or 168?
Where? Oh yeah, 160. Yeah, 198. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was 19-13.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, they did get hot at the right time to win their conference, but
that's
Tennessee
crazy. They've been playing consistent basketball.
They're playing them teams all year too. So
that's true.
Take the larger sample size for sure.
Yeah, I gotta go with that. Alrighty, so. All right, got round of 32. We're going to speed round this a little bit more as we already previewed most of these teams. All right, UConn, FAU, who you got on?
I got UConn.
You got UConn?
Yeah.
All right, UAB, Auburn, if that happens. I mean, a team that just did an upset in the first round, they'd have the potential to be honest, I feel like UAB could be one of them, the Cinderella team this year. No cap. UAB to at least make it to the round of Sweet 16. Feel like they could beat the Cinderella team this year. BYU versus Illinois is going to be bet the over in that game if that happens. Who you got on this one?
Does BYU shoot themselves out the game, or do they shoot them and win the game?
That's the thing. I mean, they got the shooters. They got shooters, and they got they're able to. Yeah, but that's the thing. You live by 3, you could die by the 3. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Illinois. I think
Illinois.
Yeah.
Let's go Illinois with that. Drake, Iowa State. It's going to be a good one. But probably with the consistency, Iowa State, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All right, Houston, Nebraska. Hey, this is where it gets tricky for Houston, because Houston, they're a good team. They've been a good team for a lot of years.
They be clamping.
Their
defense, their offense, iffy, but they're deep. Like,
nah, they're real good. They're real good. But my thing,
shut you down.
My thing with Houston though is that like they just, I don't know. They're like the Cowboys. They're like the team that can't do it. They always there, and you know.
I don't have them going that far.
Nah, eh?
Like they're gonna win the first round. And maybe even the second, just because their defense. But I don't have them Final Four.
You know, yeah, and Drake, you know, endorsing Houston too. Yeah. You know, they're getting a lot of good looks for Houston if you're Houston. And Nebraska, I feel like, you know, could come in here, but Houston's a number 1 seed though. That's the thing. But there's never been, when was the last time, has it ever happened in college basketball, men's college basketball? What? All number 1 seeds make it to the Final Four.
No,
never, eh?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so we can't even look at it that way. It's impossible for us to look at it that way. To be honest, we already took out like 2 number 1 seeds. No, we still got UConn there.
What about down below?
Let's see, down. We got North Carolina. Yeah, we got to take one. We got Nebraska. That's it, because, yeah, we had all 4 number 1 states making it through, but
we need the Asian Steph Curry to go.
Hey, no cap. Hey, I'm even forgetting no cap. Hey, facts. Nebraska might be a team to even. Hey, they could do some, because you got James Madison and Duke. Even though you think James Madison had a great first round, you think they could carry it over to the Kyle Filipkowski Duke?
I'm biased. So
yeah, you got James Madison.
If you want to pick Duke, you can pick Duke. I'm biased.
Nah. If you got James Madison, we got James Madison, because they could do it. I mean, they could do it. You get to the right time. This is a basketball game. You get to the right time. You play right basketball. Yeah. You win. You're able to do it. All right, NC State against Kentucky. You know, NC State won the ACC. This is gonna be one that defense I feel like is gonna come up big in here. NC State's a good defensive team. I'm not gonna lie, still. Not at all, still. But the thing about Kentucky is like,
they have scores.
You can't stop a score. Yeah,
Dillingham, Shepard,
the Wagner kid,
DJ Wagner, and Antonio Reeves.
Yeah.
Now Reeves is nice, bro.
Yeah. They have scores all across the board. It's not like, all right, you could just stop that guy and then bro, Rob Dillingham comes off the bench. Like they got scores all across the board still. You know, I think because of that factor, and we could get burned by this, but like to me, offense is so important in the early rounds still.
And it's like they have so many weapons. Like even if 2 of them are off, they still got 2. Like these
now like being able to go on a hot streak and getting a 10-point lead is so important in the early rounds where the teams aren't like as confident. Even though NC State won their ACC tournament, and that, like confidence can get crushed quickly, you know. And like in the later rounds, like teams have more trust in themselves, saying, all right, we could lock in this and that. And maybe NC State does that, but I see Kentucky taking this. I'm not gonna lie.
Robert,
you know. Colorado against Marquette. If Colorado makes it, that'd be a good game there. But I don't know. I don't know. Still got a top 10 NBA draft pick on the other side, on the Colorado side, if they make it through.
We can,
do we go with the safe pick, and just go with the safe team?
We gotta go with this. Let's go with the safe pick. Yeah.
The safe pick. I feel like we might get burned by that, but hey, we gotta go with the safe pick. All right, North Carolina versus Michigan State. Izzo time gets done here, or continues?
I don't know. I'm not high on North Carolina either.
Hey, that's true though. I mean, even though the way they lost against NC State too, it showed me what I'm scared about North Carolina, and that's their scoring. Like especially if a team, you know,
Davis,
like because they're a good defensive team. You know, like Davis too. He's just not a great shooter still. Like they just don't have like great shooters where you could really trust on them. But they're a pretty good team though. But Izzo time though. Izzo time. I'm not gonna lie. Izzo time. Michigan State to get another upset. St. Mary's versus Alabama. That looking like that's a pretty good game there.
Yeah.
But for me, I don't know. You watch any Alabama games this year?
I didn't watch many. So.
And Alabama for me just didn't. They're pretty good. Just don't move the needle for me to go on a deep run. St. Mary's, I feel like they have the pieces and have the. But actually, no, I'll take Alabama here. I don't see St. Mary doing the upset, but they could. They could though if they could get their shooting in order and they could actually just defend a little bit. They could.
Yeah.
I mean, they got Mark Sears. Oh, wait, they got a shooter. I don't know. New Mexico against Baylor. Ooh, New Mexico just coming after there. Nah, I'm going to go Baylor here. Yeah. Not even too much. Nevada against Arizona. This can be a good game. This could be closer than... If this happens, it's going to be way closer than a lot of people think. And I think Nevada gets the upset stuff. You know, I feel like that's... Just because, defense... Like, if you watch Nevada play, I don't know what conference they're at or whatever. Yeah. And the Vegas factor, to me, it matters still. Vegas has to back their team still. And watch, if this happens, they're going to be underdogs, this and that. Everyone's going to bet Arizona, and then Vegas is going to win money because Nevada win. No cap. Watch that happen. All right, Purdue versus Utah State. You got Purdue? Got Purdue going deep this year, do you, eh? I mean, they got an easy...
I got them going... Yeah.
They got an easy, look at all right, first game, Grambling or Mount St. I don't know what that is. All right, and then probably easy matchup for the first round. Utah State is in a bad matchup, but they probably get Utah State there.
I got them redeeming themselves a little bit. I don't know if I got them to win, but I got them going.
Hey, Purdue's one of them teams that could, They're the little engine that could. Oh, we got a 12 versus 13. No, is that 12 versus 15 in the second round here? I love this. All right, McNeese versus Samford. Who do you got there?
I mean, both picked upsets.
Upsets.
I think I'm gonna go McNeese though.
McNeese, 30-2. Facts, and their upset is Samford. I just picked them because Kansas is a depleted team, right? So McNeese, that would be a nice game. Yeah. All right. So Oregon versus Creighton. One of the best teams in the country for me. If Oregon does win this, I wouldn't be surprised. They've been pretty consistent at the end of the year. Yeah. Texas, Tennessee. Ooh, Battle of Texas, right? Is it Texas or is it?
Nah, Tennessee.
Nah. Is it? What is it? What's that state they're in?
Well, Texas is a state and Tennessee is a state.
Oh, they're I'm chopped up. I thought they were both in the same state. Nah. All right, but battle of I guess rivals or whatever. I don't know. Who you got though?
Battle of the T's.
Battle of the T's. Oh, yo,
my gut. I'm going with Tennessee.
Tennessee. What's the Tennessee got the. Nah, is Tennessee the one with Dotson Connect?
Yeah.
All right, we're going with Tennessee still. Dotson Connect's a dog still. That guy's won me some money this year. Yeah. I just knows how to score the basketball. Alrighty, let's quickly get through. Almost done this. All right, UConn to make the Final Four. Or you think UAB could? Nah. Still. I don't think so. Illinois versus Iowa State. Yeah,
I don't know.
Matchups are getting closer now. Yeah. Getting much closer. I really don't know still. For me, I really don't know still. I feel like Illinois, they got the shooting though. They got the shooting to be able to back them up, bring them out. I mean, if they're able to get through BYU, a team that these two teams are so similar within each other, they're able to defend and beat BYU. I think they'll do the same to Illinois. I mean, Iowa State. Iowa State can't shoot like Illinois can too. So Illinois there. Nebraska, I got Asian Steph Curry making it to the Final Four. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Kentucky versus Marquette. Damn, Kentucky going up against a team that can defend the ball.
I go Marquette, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Finally, a team that can defend properly. Got to go with that. Purdue versus McNeese. I mean, this would probably be the end of McNeese. Yeah. And Purdue making it to the Final Four. That would be a redemption arc for sure. Mm-hmm. After losing in the first round, being able to make it to the Final Four, definitely. Creighton versus Tennessee. I'll go Dalton Connect. Yeah, just always got to give precedence to the NBA players. And then what do we got? Michigan State, Alabama. Yeah, I'll go Alabama, and I'll go Baylor. That's it. That's right there. And then the next matchups, we'll get to them when we get to them still. Because we did a lot of them still. We did round 64, round 32, round of 16. Mm-hmm. So if it does get to this Final Four, if somehow it is actually Alabama versus Baylor and Purdue versus Tennessee on one side, and then UConn versus Illinois and Nebraska versus Marquette, which, bro, looking at the seeding, it's not impossible.
It's not.
If it's somehow like that, we'll come back and we'll preview those games. But yeah, those are
8 right there.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Those are our picks. As March Madness starts tomorrow. Make sure, gamble responsibly, bro. This is where they take your money. So gamble responsibly. Make sure to remember upsets happen. Don't bet favorites. To be honest, like if you're gonna bet, if you're not putting them in the parlay, don't bet favorites. Bun the favorite bets. I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Go make some money still, because it's gonna happen, and don't want it to happen to you still.
Yeah.
Alrighty, but that was a nice episode. Got to preview the whole college bracket and ready for you guys. Would have done the women's, but this would be a 3-hour episode.
Another 2 hours. So.
Yeah, but it's been Isaiah Nenny,
Nye Simmons,
and this has been the GameTime Gazette. Until next time, love seeing you guys. Love having you guys here. Peace.